Hey guys, this video right here is about tap trading. Now, tap trading, in my opinion, is one of the best ways to get into trading because on average, tap traders, about 40% of tap traders are winners, whereas with regular trading, only about 5% of traders are winners. Because when you're trading on regular exchanges, you have to deal with professionals who are basically out to take your money. Whereas with tap trading on a BXB exchange, you don't have to deal with that. They did away with professional traders. They can't use the exchange. So basically, you're just trading against the open market. And they've ran statistics about 40% of traders win when doing tap trading. So what I have done is I'm going to be interviewing Aaron. He works for BXB, but he's actually one of the top tap traders out there, and asking him a whole bunch of questions. In this video, I actually learned a bunch of stuff from him. It was a pretty fun interview. So check out the video. Also down in the description, if you don't know what tap trading is, if you want to know more about it, there are a few videos about that. There are some links to tap trading communities. And then if you haven't yet and you want to get into tap trading, please use the link that I have down in the description, because when you use that, you get a little bit of money to start tap trading with. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the video. Boom shakalaka, what is going on, everybody? Randall here from Crypto Love. I am joined today with Aaron from BXB. What's going on, Aaron? Now,
I'm fine, thank you.
Good to see you, great to have you. Now, for those people who don't know, I mentioned Aaron in some previous videos. He is the top tap trader on BXB. So he's the guy who's absolutely killing it, absolutely crushing it. And today he's going to teach you all of his best strategies, how he absolutely dominates tap trading. So by the end of this, all of you will be expert tap traders. Now, if you don't know what tap trading is, I'll post a couple of videos down in the description that'll kind of show you how to tap trade, tell you what it is. And also, if you want to start tap trading, there will be a link down there that you can use, and that way you'll get some bonus, like a little bit of money to tap trade with. So, Aaron, let's assume that everybody knows what tap trading is, because they, if they don't, they can watch those other videos.
Okay.
So, you're a very good tap trader. How long did
I guess so.
Well, I mean, being one of the top tap traders, yeah. How long did it take you to actually become good at tap trading, to become profitable?
Well, I started tap trading. I have to observe different things first. First is I get to understand the user interface, and then also build up my strategy. Also, BXB already released a video, which is I'm very grateful for, because when we started, we don't have any of those. To tell about the strategy that which can fit to your style. So I suggest the first thing that you need to do is you need to learn the interface. At the same time, you need to watch the video. Will definitely help you guys, because some of my colleagues have been playing or been new to tap trading. They've been earning around turning $4 into $150 in just one night.
Mm-hmm. That's pretty awesome. So you've been tap trading since about May, so that's been like 5 months now, and you've been doing pretty good. So what are some strategies that you have for tap trading? Like, what are you doing that's working for you?
Like I've said, before we don't have it, I'm just playing aggressively, but right now we want it for everyone to win as much as possible. So first is you need to define yourself into what type of trader you are according to the strategy video that we've launched. So
okay, well, let's talk about that strategy video. So I've watched that. They have a couple different strategies in there. They have a whale strategy, they have a bee strategy, and they have a wolf strategy. All right.
Yeah.
So the whale strategy is basically follow the trend of the market. So if it's going up, you want to take advantage of that. If it's going down, you want to take advantage of that. The strategy is catching all the little fluctuations that happen. So kind of seeing like trend lines that go on, whether it's going sideways, up or down, and just trying to buy at the bottom and sell at the top. And then the wolf strategy is kind of picking the wolf, or picking the bee or the whale, depending upon what the market's doing.
Yep.
Right? Okay. So let's talk about the first strategy, the whale strategy. Okay.
Yep.
How does somebody know when the market's going up versus when it's going down?
Hmm.
Because in tap trading, there's like a 5-minute window we can look at.
Yeah.
How does somebody know when it's going to go up versus when it's going to go down?
Basically, what I trying to do first is after I log into the app, I go to our features page, to the features section. Then I'll go to features Bitcoin, and I'll look to the 5-minute trend. So basically, our tap trading is under a 5-minute window, so you can see, or you can. I can't say predict because predict is a little bit obvious, or it's a little bit big in terms of trading. But you can foresee a little
Mm-hmm.
what will be the next trend like, and also you can backtrack for an hour to see how you could manipulate, or how good strategy would you use.
Okay, awesome. So basically, when you're tap trading on your phone, you also have it open on you have the bxb.io website open on your computer, and you're looking at it there.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
awesome. That's very helpful.
Um, Exhausting every resource that you have to earn that kind of money is really not that hard. If you have a laptop and if you have a phone, we could use both.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's
Basically,
awesome.
that's it.
Okay, so that's great. So that helps us determine the trend for the whale strategy. Now let's talk
Yep.
about the bumblebee strategy. Like when there is a trend going on that you can buy and sell
Yeah.
a lot, how do you figure out where that trend is?
I actually use the interface of stop loss and take profit.
Really? How do you
We
do
have a
that?
stop loss and a take profit. So I usually adjust my stop loss to 15%, and then I usually take my take profit to 20%, or
Mm-hmm.
I can do it manually. So that at the end of the game, I still have my earnings. You just need to play very smart, and you need to be very patient, because as a BCB, you need to always be active in terms of how you could get those small monies. Profit is profit. Um, Money is money. We earn by percentages also. I don't really count big wins as wins, but the small wins that count makes you a different trader from the others. So basically, that's it.
Mm-hmm. So that's a good thing because I personally have never used the stop losses, or I haven't used them yet. But now that you mention it, I'm going to start using them a bit more. I've known that they're there, but I just haven't gotten around to using them. So I'm definitely going to take a look because I've been messing around a lot with a whole bunch of different stuff. Like I've been trying all these different things to try and figure out what's the what's the most profitable way. And like as soon as I think I have something, like I'll be doing something and I'll be getting like these big gains and I'll be like, yes, I freaking got it. And then all of a sudden I continue doing it and it's just like, boom. So good.
We all came to that point. I've tried some crazy stuff too. Some of my colleagues have done crazier things, but what I've said to them before is you need to assure your profit. As a trader, you need to um, very stingy in terms of losses. So you need to cut your losses, and also you need to capitalize. If profit comes around, you need to close it out. Money is money.
Yeah, yeah, absolutely. And it's good to just pile up those small gains instead of trying to get a big one every time.
Yep.
Uh, so let's say, okay, so we're talking a little bit about winning. Um,
Yep.
Now, every trader loses every once in a while. What do you do when you
Hmm.
start losing?
Well, for me, losing is very normal. You need to accept it. There's no such investment or trading that would guarantee a win in any market. If you go to foreign exchange, if you can go to mutual funds. However, the amazing thing about tap trading is it provides us a higher chance uh, to win compared to any other platform in the crypto world. Personally speaking, I've never encountered having a almost $600 a win in 5 minutes. So also tap trading provides tools like a stop loss. So when I'm losing money, I need to take a step back and take about mental discipline, and I need to activate my stop loss. So the good thing about our stop loss interface is that you can adjust its percentage. So if you want really to minimize your losses, I suggest you put it a little lower. So if I'm losing big money, I am using my stop loss in a smaller way. For example, the standard what I've told you is 15%. I'll lower it down to 5% to cut down my losses.
Mm-hmm.
And also, I don't treat a loss as something scary, because from our figures, trading in a traditional market, the losing rate is around 95%.
Yeah.
So basically, I consider myself lucky, but it's important for you to establish your goals. So there's a goal in terms of how many winnings that you need to earn in a day, and there's how many losses that you can have in a day. For me, at least I need to have um, 30 to 40% of my stop loss pool. If I have that earnings within the day, I'm happy about it. I can go on with my life. But in terms of losing, I limit myself to 10% of my stop loss. Um, it's
I don't.
very addictive, and the gambler's mindset that if you lose money, you want to play more. But I
Yeah.
think you need to take a step back if you're losing, because
Uh-huh.
but losing is normal. It's perfectly fine.
Okay, so I'm not sure if I understand 100% what you're saying with that stop loss pool, but basically, let me say it and you tell me if I'm right. So basically, the stop loss pool is the amount of money you have to trade that day, right? Like
Yes.
that's the amount of
Yes.
money you have loaded for on BXB for tap trading. And so
Yes.
when you're in terms of your wins, your goal is to make 30% of that or more,
Yes.
you know? And
Yes.
then and then when if you lose 10%, you say done for the day, we'll try again another day.
Yes.
Okay, awesome.
Because that's the beauty of the platform. It's available 24/7.
Mhm.
So you can access it 24/7. So if you want to start during midnight, you consider itself, oh, it's the next day, then you can start playing again. If you lost around 11:59, then you can start at 12 a.m.
Yeah, good point.
That's another
So,
day.
so you mentioned 24 hours. Now, when I was with you guys and we
Yeah.
were at the office, you mentioned that some of the best traders were trading from midnight till 4 a.m. because that's when they
Yes.
found that it was more volatile, or that's when they found they could win a lot. Do you trade during
Yes.
those hours? And if not, then when do you like to trade?
Um, Personally speaking, I love to trade during those hours. Those my colleagues who've been earning that kind of money, they ask me what's the time for the best trade. Actually, I'm basing it on my experience, so I'm telling them 12 midnight for me is the best.
Mm-hmm.
But 12 midnight to 4 a.m., 6 p.m. to 7 p.m. On our time zone here in the Philippines, that's the best time for me to play. And also during the mornings when there's less orders coming in, so the spread is more volatile to increasing or decreasing. So there's a definite direction of the spread or
Mm-hmm.
the trend line.
Okay, so you're saying three times that are working really well. One is and this is like GMT +8, the Philippines time
Yeah,
zone. So you're saying midnight to 4 a.m., 6 p.m. to 7 p.m., and then
yep,
also in the morning sometime? Like, are we talking
yeah,
like 8
around
o'clock in the morning or something?
like 6 a.m. to 8 a.m.
Okay.
Practically, we sleep during the day when we're especially on night. Instead of going out for beers, we go out just to play and earn money.
So that's awesome.
And
So basically, you trade from midnight to 4 a.m., you take a
yep,
nap for 2 hours, trade 6 a.m. to 8 a.m., then go to
yep.
work.
Yep,
Yeah.
we have our shifts. For example, it's your turn to be awake, and it's your turn to wake us up. It's
Uh-huh.
your job. So we do trading in groups. That's actually a good thing. You play in groups because
Mhm.
you can copy trade or you can compare your trades. Which one has a better strategy? Or, for example, we are in a group of three, and oh, his strategy is better because he's winning more than I do. So all I do is copy his trades.
So talk about copy trading. How does that work? Do you need to be with the people? Can you do it? How does that work? Or what is it?
Um, for me, we do it. Well, we do it with the people. We play with them.
Hmm.
Uh, it's better if there's a personal interaction. It's more fun rather than doing it by yourself because trading when you're alone, especially doing gamified trading per se, is very lonely. For example, you were so pissed that you want to throw your phone. No one's gonna tell you, no, man. There's always a next round.
Uh-huh.
If you're winning, you're so excited, but you have no one to share with. I guess it's a Filipino mentality or the Filipino culture that we'd love to do it in groups also because we're having fun as a group, not also individually. But you can do it by yourself if you're very composed.
Mm-hmm. So this is something where it would help people to trade with their friends. So to introduce their friends to the tap trading that way,
Yes.
because like when you're doing it, you can turn the sounds on your phone. You can hear who's winning a
Yes.
lot, and then you can all just kind of
Yes.
do the same trades that they do at the same time, and then all three of you can be winning. Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah. Cool. That actually increases your chance of winning because like so people on average have a 40% chance of winning with tap trading versus a 5% of normal trading. So if you have
Yes.
three people with a 40% chance, there's a chance that one of those three people is going to be winning. So you just follow that
Yes.
winning person. Ah,
Yeah, that's very nice.
ah,
Nice math,
ah.
man. Nice math.
Gotcha. So I'm curious, when you're tap trading, because like
Mhm.
when I've been doing it, I just hit buy once and then I wait and then I close all positions and then I hit
Mhm.
sell one or like, depending upon what's going on. Do you have one open trade at a time? Do you have 10 open trades at a time? Like how many do you normally do?
Well, it's basically on what kind of trader that you are. So right now, I'm trade. I trade like a cunning wolf on the video. So I trade even 50 when the market trend is good. So I max up my volume from 50 to 100 when the market trend is good. However, I don't advise you to do it straightly,
Uh-huh.
ladies and gentlemen, please. I've started with volume one and volume five, and by then I was a whale and a bee trying to get big profits because I've been trying to strategize what my identity as a trader. And so, profit and strategy comes from continuous practice and dedication and exploration within the app. It's actually good for you that you've been exploring the app so that you'll be able to know what kind of trader that you'll be, or for
Dude,
example,
I'm
within
I'm
our
trying
strategy
I'm
guides.
trying everything I can to like game this to figure out how to win every time, no matter what. So then I can tell everybody who watches my channel, just do this thing and you'll win every time. I'm trying everything. I'm gonna figure it out.
um, Personally speaking, I'm telling myself and also my colleagues, but when we're playing, you don't have to play every round.
Hmm.
You want to,
Yeah, it's
you
really hard
can,
not to.
but you don't have to. Yeah, but the thing is, if you're really trying to be an efficient trader or a smart one, especially this kind of trading system, a gamified trading system, you need to control yourself. You need to control when's the best time to trade. One of my colleagues has been so hard headed that he lost $800 on his first month.
Hmm. Well, that's I mean, that's the cost of learning sometimes.
Yeah, it's what you call it, charge it to experience. However, after that first month, he immediately earned around like 1,000 to 2,000 US dollars after the next coming months. So it differs from your personality. So, so again, trying to tell everyone, try to watch the video. Certainly, the video will help you
Mhm.
on your guide and on your way or your experience within BXB, and I'm sure that you'll definitely have fun.
Yeah.
Um, I have seen tap trading transform someone's life from having um, an ordinary t-shirt printing shop here in the Philippines, from upgrading his system. Now he has four printing machines, and he's practically earning at least $200 to $300 a day
Hmm.
by just playing for like 4 hours, in terms of selecting the right trends to play. Because again, the discipline is the key. Having goals is the key.
Hmm. Yeah, you mentioned some good points. So first thing you mentioned, the video, we'll have a link to that down in the description so everybody can watch that stuff. It is a good video. It definitely gives some good strategies there. The second thing is having patience and knowing when to play, because that does make such a huge difference. When the market's clearly going up, it's so easy to make profits because it's just going up. Or when it's clearly going down, it's so easy to make profits. But
Yeah.
like the thing is, you said you don't have to play every one, and that's like the hardest thing, because I'm sitting there and lines going back and forth, and it's going sideways, and I know I shouldn't play, and yet I'm still like, maybe it's gonna go down. Like maybe I can play this. So like
That's why we're trying to exhaust whatever we have for like we're trying to do it on a dual screen. We're having our laptop trends, we're having our phone trends here so that we can see and we can like don't be tempted. We have some good colleagues who we've been playing with, and they've been really good on the timing, because some of them are just, what we call it in the Philippines is fast hands, where their fingers are always on the close button. So when they ever see a sign of profit, they close. How much profit it is, but the first daylight of profit, they close, and eventually it's very effective.
That's a good point. And that's one thing that you told me about when I was at your offices, is that like basically once you open a trade, whether it's buy or sell, you keep an eye on the profit, because like once it goes
Yes.
from red to green, then you know you're in a profit, and that's when you want to close. So you're saying that people
Yes.
who just keep taking small profits, those are the one, they end up just, those profits add up.
Yeah. At the first stages of your journey, I advise you to do that. But as you learn and as you practice, you'll be able to see that, oh, the line is still going up.
Uh-huh.
I can't really tell um, how I predict it or how you can predict it, but I'm basing it on experience, just like what you've seen when we played together on that room. It's like, wait, guys, it's still gonna go up, and you're like, really? And it went up. So basically, it's on the experience also.
Mm-hmm.
Um, in order for you to be, uh, should I say it, an expert or a trading master in tap trading, I always go to a quotation that iron sharpens iron. So you need to practice a lot with yourself, because you're the one who's only playing. So remember that the only way that you can lose is by you, because you're the one who's controlling the bottoms, not us. When we're playing the same trend, everyone, all the 50,000 people who downloaded, we've been all playing the same trend.
Mm-hmm. So, okay, so a couple questions that I get from people. So one of them is like, why do you guys want us to win so much? Like, it's the same question that I asked when I was at the offices. Like, it seems too good to be true if 40% of traders win with tap trading and
Mm-hmm.
only 5% win with regular trading. Like, why? It's kind of the thing, like, it seems like the other shoe is going to fall. Like, how is it possible that that many people could win, and you actually want people to win? Because um, let's see, I'm not sure where I'm going with this question, but
That's fine. You can ask me,
yeah,
why do we want people to win?
yeah. Why do you want people to win?
As our CEO says, when at BXB, we are dedicated in serving individuals. And as you've said before, 95% of the people who are doing traditional trades are losing. Is it so bad that it's time for you to win?
Mm-hmm.
I
Yeah.
mean, why do we want you to winning? Because first of all, it's your money, and you're not battling against each other. You're battling against the market. It's like, who wouldn't want to win against the house if you're gambling?
Can you explain that a bit? Because I wasn't able to really explain that clearly. How we're battling against the market instead of battling against like everyone else who's trading.
Oh, okay. Um, when you are playing tap trading, all your orders will go straight to the open market. Now, your wins will come from the open market, and your losses will go to the open market. So there's no what do you call it, vice, or there's no competition against users. Your competition is the orders against the open market.
Mm-hmm.
So basically, you want to win because you represent the company or you represent the platform. This guy is playing in this kind of platform and he's winning.
Mm-hmm.
On a company standpoint or as a trader standpoint, you want to stick around on a platform that wants you to win rather than a platform who gets your money.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, that's the reason. One of the reasons why I like it so much is because you've said no to the professional traders. This is basically something where people who are newer, less experienced, can actually do well, and they're not going to get preyed upon by the professional traders because you're really just playing
Yes.
against the market.
Yes. I always say this to the people who I'm talking to who have been telling them, come on, play with me. And they're like, why would I play? You ban professional traders. I think there's something fishy with it because you don't want professional traders to play. But the thing is, you're so used in an ecosystem that you got so beat up. For example, you live in a lake, then you put a shark there, or you put a predator there, and the ecosystem will be imbalanced. Our vision and from what I can say is our, what do you call it? Our mantra is to serve people by how? Helping them to trade, to empower them with tools that they can win so
Mm-hmm.
that we can encourage people to trade more, to do more, to that there is another way of earning money, which is through trading. And what's a perfect way to earn money is through by a gamified trading platform on a gamified trading feature, which you can have fun. You can have fun with, not only by yourself, but with your friends. And no one is competing against each other. As good as it sounds, well, it's the truth.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and I mean that's such a good thing to hear because it is. Unfortunately, it's kind of rare in, I guess, in cryptocurrency, but also maybe in life, where like people are actually looking for a win-win solution. Usually, they're looking to win at the expense of someone else. Like,
Yeah.
for instance, I'll just throw out there BitMEX because everybody knows that exchange. Like, Arthur Hayes is making tons and billions of dollars. Okay, he's making a ton of
Yeah.
money, but he's doing it at the
Mm-hmm.
expense of everybody who uses his exchange, and
Mm-hmm.
that's like not a great business model because
Yeah.
while I mean, it's a good business model for him, but for everybody else, it's terrible. Whereas,
Yeah.
whereas like, I mean, from visiting your exchange, from meeting you guys, it's very evident that you're here so that everybody wins. Like
Yeah.
you've got very talented people working for you, and you want it to where everybody can win because the professional investors are already winning everywhere else. They're already winning on BitMEX. They're winning on everywhere else. But like the rest of us, all the people who are involved in crypto, we should win too, you know?
Yeah. I'm not saying that it's an automatic win, by the way. I what I can say is you'll be in control.
Mm-hmm.
Imagine having the power for 5 minutes in a game where you can earn as much as you want, where the market will dictate, and all you need to do is to make the right decisions.
Mm-hmm.
Imagine having a platform which is mantra or its vision is making Bitcoin trading simplified at the same time dedicating and serving individual investors or traders such as you and I. Um, we it's not a dream come true because everyone will lose eventually. It's a game.
Mm-hmm.
There will always be losers and winners.
Mm-hmm.
But what can you do is to iron yourself or to practice
Yeah.
not to lose. Or if you lose small. You short it out.
Mm-hmm.
So it's a good thing for them. Actually, it's one of the things that I have been trying to comprehend up to today. That a platform would want most of its users to win and most of its users to engage. We have been on 7 regions right now, and we're having competitions, mini competitions for trading, which we give prizes for the people who has the largest winning percentage or the largest score. So I think one of the best things that we have right now is that we are looking on building a community rather than a short-term investment for traders. The thing about this is everyone will leave eventually. I mean, if you're not earning anymore, why would you stay?
Mm-hmm.
So we want to build that kind of community where we can share with everyone the winnings. As our CEO says, it's time to make the retail traders win. It's time for the little guys, for the average Joes, for you and I to win now
Mm-hmm.
by playing a simple game. Buy low, sell high, buy low.
Absolutely. Yeah, that's the way to do it. Um, so, all right. So we pretty much covered most of the things that I had here. Any other tips
Mhm.
or tricks that would help people that maybe we didn't talk about? Anything else that could be useful to people?
I was supposed to say that you need to open your take profit and stop loss.
Mm-hmm.
You need to put it in a way, or you put it in a percentage where you're going to be happy, so that there will almost going to be no uh, losing trade. I'm not saying that you win all the time. Sometimes you lose. And also, the tricks that I have is, first one is getting trading at the right time. That's one of the good hacks we have. Second is activating your stop loss and your take profit. And then the third thing is doing it by group.
Mm-hmm.
We covered that around in our conversation. Um, well, you cannot hack the system. Sorry. Um, from That's are the tweaks that you're trying to do. We try to win as a group. I think that's happier. That's better rather than trying to win by yourself.
Mm-hmm.
That's it.
Well, that's awesome. So, uh, trading at the right time. So we talked about those times. GMT +8. We have 6 to 8 a.m., uh, midnight to 4 a.m., and then
Yep.
uh,
6 to 7 p.m.
6 to 7 p.m. All right. So those are the three times. At least I'm going to start trading at those three times. You guys can do
Yep.
what you want. We
You're
got.
gonna have fun, especially on the midnight rounds. We call it in the Philippines. On our group, we have BXB Philippines, we have BXB Korea, we have BXB Russia, we have BXB Spain. We call it in the BXB Philippines. When it's about 11:50 in the evening, all the active traders will tell midnight rounds is coming. Good luck, have fun. We'll flood that. Good luck, have fun.
That's awesome.
It's like my odds will be in your favor.
Where are
Or
these communities that you're talking about?
we are at Telegram. We have our Telegram for our main group. We have BXB IO Exchange for our Telegram. We also have BXB Philippines. We also have BXB Russia. We also have BXB Korea, BXB Spanish, and we have also.
So these are
I
Telegram
think
groups
that's
that
it.
anyone. These are Telegram groups that anyone can join.
Yeah, especially if you are a Filipino, if you're a Korean, or because we converse on our own language within our community groups, and we
Okay.
also have our main groups. I suggest you join the main groups because it has all the updates. Right now, we're having tons of fun in our companies, and also we have to make it light
Mhm.
at the same time informative. So we've been talking a lot there, showing this is what I had for dinner, preparing for the midnight rounds. So this is what's happening at Atom. This is what's happening for Bitcoin. How was it going, guys?
Mhm.
Basically, that's it.
Awesome.
Conversing with
So
people.
I'll make sure to add those Telegram links down in the description so people can.
Sure, thank you. That would be a really big help if you have people who are um, trying to play and who is having a hard time playing, you can join at our group. We'll be gladly to help you guys. We can give you some tips and we can give you some things that you need to do, and we can help you grow your investment in our exchange platform.
Awesome. So that the first one was the right time. The second one was a stop loss. So you mentioned you set your stop loss at 15% and your take profit at 20%. I might copy that in the future. and then the third thing you mentioned was trading in a group. And that's something
Yeah.
I gotta get some people near me to start doing this, because then if on average you have a 40% chance of winning, that means one of the three of you is going to be winning whenever you're playing, and you just copy the winner. Simple as that.
Yeah.
Cool, good stuff. Yeah, so I think this has been packed full of some very good advice for everybody.
Yeah. Thank you for that.
Dude, no, thank you. It's been an absolute pleasure. And anything else that you want to say before we wrap this up? Before we finish?
I'd like you guys to try our platform, BXB Exchange, which means best exchange for beginners. And I'd like to I'll be one of the people who will be trying to help you there. You can contact me through our Telegram group. I'm there, and also I'd like to give a special thanks um, for Chloe and Juan, and also Stephen and Jerome for being one of the pillars of BXB who've been trying to help us traders to win at a certain point. Because if you could have asked me if I will trade 10 months ago, I would probably said no, because I don't know anything about it. But they made it so simple that an average person can do it. So I'd like also to thank everyone for watching also. It's been a pleasure with you, Randall.
Yeah,
Thank you so
Aaron,
much.
thank you so much. It's been, I think, I've learned a whole bunch in this episode. So I'm going to start implementing that. And then definitely anybody who's watching will have learned a lot. And we've got all the links down in the description for the Telegram groups, for the videos, for how to get started with tap trading. So all that stuff will be there. And yeah, big thanks to everybody at BXB for making this awesome platform. And cool.
Yeah, sure.
Thanks. Dude, thanks again for joining me today for this video.
Sure, no problem. I'm looking forward to playing with you. I want to see you play.
Yeah, that would be awesome.
Maybe we can do that some other time. Maybe we can do it via chat, or maybe you can come here in the Philippines so that we can have fun.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
Okay.
dude, I definitely want to come to the Philippines sometime, and we could also try doing it over like Zoom or something like that.
Yep.
So cool. Thanks so
Okay,
much.
man. Sure, no problem. Take care.
Peace.